in whatsoever name, you sit down on a corner 9 o'clock in the morning with your friend them talk about gal and Vibes Cartel you talk about and all. Vibes Cartel I make money from prison, you know. Vibes Cartel I make money from prison. My album I come out in my
boy, alpha.
That a boil bickle enough. River flood and rain a fall. Rain a fall, but dirty tough.
Kaboom!
But remember, you know, great minds discuss ideas, you know. Average minds discuss events. And small minds discuss people.
Good morning, viewers and subscribers. Big up on yourself. My headphone I use, so I want the sound forget them. I want to hear what I say. And my people, we are the chosen one because we were blessed with spirituality. And it don't mean we are the only nation have the spirituality in them, have the spirit inside, have them. You see me? Alright, I'm making you understand this because it's 2020 and my people have to wake up. And that's why I have a muta forgive you. Mutabaruka. Because a long time muta try to wake up, you know. A long time. Mutabaruka and many more Rasta man I try to wake up. But we come like we so last, we can't wake up. So here we make an ask if you don't know. I want to know for a moment, take your eyes completely. Take your eyes out of illusion. For a moment, take your eyes out of illusion. Stop thinking about a man that will come out of the sky and sit up on the cloud and blow one trumpet and rise the dead from the earth. Take your mind out of that for a moment. Think about this now. For a moment, I'm asking my subscribers, just do it for a moment. A moment now go take my time. Illusion. Take your mind completely out of illusion and wake up. Look deep within. You see what I say? Alright then. Think about energy. Energy. Think about energy. Think deep and think about energy. And when I say energy, I'm not talking about nothing illusionary right now. I talk about energy. The same energy that make the bulb shine. I have a motor, but the motor is only half an hour. So I go just talk for a moment. Because motor is the closest thing we have to Marcus Garvey right now. I tell you that. Alright? And 2020 you have to wake up. And you can comment when you want to comment. Because this when a man find himself, it feel greater than baptism. And I'm going to tell you why me know that is experience. Because I already get baptized in our church. I may never wake up like how I wake up right now. Because now I truly find myself. So I want my black people, my people, to find on ourselves. Because remember, we don't at the bottom. You see me? Alright then. Just eyes, mind out of illusion. No illusionary around here. Energy. The same energy that shine your light in the bulb. I talk about the regular light in the bulb. Real thing. Energy. You cannot see it. You see me, I said the force behind it, but you can see the light. You see me? And if you go up there and touch the bulb, you can feel it too. The heat from energy. You see me? If you touch your body, you feel the heat from energy. This energy. It's all energy. Energy is the creator. Energy is what creates us. Energy is the master. Energy is life. Energy is smart. Energy is greater than and more powerful than anything else. Energy is what we give thanks to. Energy is the Almighty. Don't be stupid and call me an atheist, because I know that energy is the creator. That means I believe in the creator. In another sense, Christian would have said God, but then just twist up the thing and have you confused. All right then. You have abuse, you know. These abuse where you have physical abuse, mental abuse, and you can go on. We also have religious abuse. For instance, the pastor got tell us, you come to church, this is the Bible, read this scripture, here what you have to go do now. You have to go baptize, you have to go have a testimony, you have to go pay 10% of your money to the church, and you have to do all of that because God said you have to pay him. And that's the only way you're going to be saved by Jesus. You see me? Well, that is just a belief. That is just a mind thing. That's illusionary. You see me? That is just a belief. You see me? Alright then. Energy now is not a belief. It's a real thing. Energy, it's a real thing. It's not a belief. It is real. The wind that blows is energy. The fire that you use to cook your food is energy. Your body that moving is energy. Energy is everything. You ever get exhausted and you say, boy, I mean, I have no energy. And you go drink a Red Bull, it's like you put more God in you, because it's only one energy. There is nothing more than one energy. Different manifestation. Energy manifests itself in all different ways. Like the stone is energy created. The sun is energy itself. It's a gas ball burning energy. The gas that drives the car is energy. Push it. Energy is the force behind it. The Lord, if you want to call it the Lord, or if you want to call it God Almighty, or if you want to call it Yahweh, and if you want to call it Buddha, and if you want to call it whatever, it's still energy is the mighty force behind everything. It's one. Energy is good and energy is bad. Energy is, alright then, put it like this then. Energy are Satan and energy are God. It's one. Manifests itself in all different things, different ways, different shape, different looks. But is one energy, is the force behind everything. We should look at this now, because I want to know overstand that one. You see me? You can call me a madman if you want, but when you find yourself is the most glorified thing. And I'm not preaching around here because I am not a pastor. I am just reasoning. Alright then. If you put your finger like this and make the David cross and you say, you and I. You and I. You still gonna get I and I. Them said you and I, but it's really I and I. Because it must say, you may be thinking, what am I talking about now? What kind of foolishness am I talking about now? Alright. If me point my point finger and you, with my big finger point back to me, and I said you and I, and I said follow after me, you also gonna said with your finger like this, you also gonna said you and point and I. But you gonna use it, you and I. So you see, you get me get a I for me and you get a I for you. So the thing is I and I. Get your mind right. Think deep. Take a deep breath and think deep. You see me? So, the fight is within yourself. You only can save yourself, and how you should save yourself, and why you should save yourself, because you're saving yourself from yourself. Because it's good and evil. And you both have the two sides. It's only one. It's good and evil. Like they said, it's two roads. Choose one. Remember, you have a glorified side. Every man is good and every single man is evil, including I and I. You have a bad side to you and you have a good side to you. I just saw energy work. Energy can cook your food, but still let the fire, the flame under the pot, it cooking your food to make you eat, to make you feel strong and fit. But that same fire that will do good for you just now cook your food and make you feel fit and strong, and that same fire there, if a man put you in it and tie you in it and you can't move it, go and burn you to ash. So you see, the same thing is good and evil. It's energy, but it's one. There is no Satan. It's only the Almighty, one energy. It is Satan and it is the Almighty. There is no separate part. It's just different manifestation. Get it in your brain. It's 2020. It's one nose you have, but a two nostril, but a still one nose. It is only one. All right then. Don't you can be a Christian in the day and a serial killer in the night? It is possible, but you are still one. Don't you have more than one personalities? But you are still one. There is no other to look for. You're saving yourself from yourself. The more good you give is the more good you will receive. The energy goes around and come back around. Remember, the energy is the Almighty. You're not mightier than it. You're not smarter than it. It is the Creator. It is what you respect. When the lightning flash, you look for cover. When the rain fall, you look for cover. If the earthquake roll now, everybody starts scream. But our energy is the force behind everything. The tidal wave, our energy. It is what you should respect. My black people, wake up. We are some of the chosen one. We blessed with the spirituality. This energy is spirit. You cannot see it, but you can see it mighty force. You can see the wind blow on the tree move. That is mighty force. And I'm not preaching, I'm reasoning, because me not deal with the pastor. Because him twist and turn and wrong and voo your head. And tell us that you have to pay God, to see God. Energy is the mighty force. It is everything behind it. You should bow down and respect it and give thanks. Because it me talk to you right now. Wake up, my people. Take your mind out of illusion. Start think real. It's only one you, but you have many personality. Alright then. Let me give you a different scenario. RT Boss come out the other day and him bash Spice. And him say Spice this and Spice that. You see me? And oh, Spice are evil. But guess what? Me still like Spice. I still like Spice. All of what him say about Spice, me still like Spice. And me I go tell you why me still like Spice and why me still have that feeling that the Spice what me know. Because me no know grace. Yet still, me believe almost 80% of what AT Boss say, it sound real. You see what I say? Like 80% of what he's saying sound real. But me still like Spice. Because a Spice me no know grace. It's two sides to the thing. Because you have Spice, who me say nice, who I give her in dance and them Christmas present for Christmas, and them a laugh and them a jolly. So I miss goodness from Spice. But him know also grace. And him see the side when Spice not in her costume, and Spice not have a mic in her hand, and Spice can get real miserable behind the scene. Him see that side there because him and Spice are good friend. But me no know that side. Me only know Spice. Me only know when Spice a give me enjoyment. But me not see when Spice they behind that scene. So maybe him know that. So maybe him see the bad side. So but it's still only one spice. But that's different personality. You see me? But Spice, big up yourself, you know, because you know, say, 80 bars couldn't make me hate you. Because me only know Spice. You see me? And your bad energy can also turn into good energy. The same bad energy, you can turn it into good energy. You see me? Alright then. Say, alright then. Like Maca Diamond. One of my favorite. And Maca Diamond say, money yo. And Maca Diamond say, cow foot. You know why I like that song that so much? Because Maca Diamond was talking about man like me. She said, cow foot. And some people never really penetrate that song there. But if the man then real up for cow foot, I guess you have crab foot where easy for broke. We used to have the cow foot was strong. When me kick, the girls them like it and then not charge me for abuse. Cause they like that kick there. Them say third leg. Me have cow foot. So may I say if you no big up cow foot, I must crab foot on have. And no crab foot easy for broke. But get to me not stray for the point. Get back to the point. Energy is the Almighty. Alright, then put it in the Christian name, energy is God. Put it in the Buddha name, energy is Buddha. Put it in the Allah name, energy is Allah. It's a different manifestation. Rasta man don't stop out there saying that want some water. Well on 1 second. Alright, you have some Rastaman out the road right now. Where I tell you, say, Selassie I a God. And you can't go to one man go tell him say Selassie I a God if him don't really find himself. You have to make him find himself first, and then you kind of break it down to him and he will understand more. I am the manifestation of God. Which you don't know what I think and what I feel is God. Alright? I am the manifestation of God. You see me? So I can say I am God. Because the energy make me operate is God. And I can say you are God. You see me? Because I know that you are the manifestation of God. You see me? But even though me know all of that, me can't come to you and say to you, you're my youth, and me a God. Then I would be looking for you or searching for you to tell me, get the mother out of here. Because then a man who don't fully understand, I got think you are telling him, say, you make sun, and you make wind, and you make him. But it's not so, because I am the manifestation. I am just part of it, of the one thing where you should respect. Why are you afraid? Afraid and afraid, and it's fear then use and conquer us. Fear, them use fear and conquer us. Them tell us if you don't do this and you don't do that, you're going to die and go to hell. You have to accept death like how you accept life. You see me? Because the earth is created by the same energy. And the life created by the same energy. But it's only one. Alright, for instance, maybe there is a life form out there that's the only way for it existent is because human being die. Because it only live on our bone or our body. But still we get the chance to multiply, to put more life in the earth. So when you die, you serve a purpose because something that survives only solely on your body. And still you live youth here that keep living. So it's like you serve a purpose in your living form and you serve a purpose in your dead form. So I don't really fear death. But I don't want to dead right now. I enjoy life. And my kids them to see them grow up. You see me I say? I don't want people there because mankind don't know themselves. So that's why them do these things. Because when you do evilous things, evilous things going to come back to you, And if you do good things, good things going to come back to you, But sometimes good can get caught up with evil things. They know that the Bible is a puzzle. And you have to find how to fix it up, Don't look into it the illusionary way and look into it the real way. Just like when them say Moses go up on the mountain and talk to the burning bush, him never see a body, him see energy. Do you really think one lightning did come out of the sky and shape like a finger and write one 10 commandment for one piece of rock and give Moses and say give the people? I don't believe that. You see what I say? No. But you can look into said, yes, if energy is the Almighty that can do anything, then even though it is illusionary to think that it can really talk back to him, you see me? But you can actually hear thought from the inside because it's energy. So maybe I wouldn't say the energy, it was talking to him, but that is just an example. His energy is still pointing onto energy. The sea that part is energy. The fire that hold back the Pharaoh is energy. But none of that may be not real. It's a writing, a man does fix up a thing for your vision, something. And you don't even look within to find yourself. Because you only can save yourself from yourself. You're not trying to save yourself from something out there and try to get saved out there. There's nothing out there. It's just energy. It's one. It's right here. Whatever out there, it's right there. Whatever run everything, run the master, it's right here. You're not looking for it out there. You're looking for it in here. Because remember, you have the good and the evil within you. So you have to try to choose one of them, and you have to try to choose well. Because your sister, bad things hurt people. It make tears run all the time. And good things make people laugh. And you realize that stress is a lesser what I should say. Somebody leave it in the comment section for me now. Stress less than is like stress is more lighter. No, stress is more, sorry, my mistake. Stress is more heavier than happiness. So it bear less on your body. When you're stressed out, you get old, you get withered, you get sick. When you're happy, you're strong, you're jolly. Once you eat good food, you just keep going like a bunny rabbit. So, take on your mind out of illusion and just think real. Don't be abused no more, my people. Mutabaruka I tell on the thing them. And the man not tell no lie. The man not try to make on find on yourself. I may not be a preacher around here. You see me? And when I say I love Mutabaruka, because I know the reason why I love Mutabaruka. Mutabaruka is the man. I love all of my brothers and my sisters them. Who know all the manifestation of the Almighty. I know the whole of uno have a good side and the whole of uno have a bad side. You see what I say? Just like me did say again, them say Spice do all those bad things, but me still like Spice. Me know Spice. Me no know Grace. I mean, them once you said whatever she name, but me still like Spice. Me love Spice. Me like to see how Spice perform. Me like to see when Spice get crazy. All of them things that when me hear about Spice, not change none of that. And me know say Spice can turn the bad energy into good energy. Spice, here one now. Listen to me now. Ali B aka Alpha. When somebody, when you don't hear that message, you don't tag Spice. Here me I think now, Spice. I sometimes I come from and people. And I was blessed with the spirit. It chose me. I am one of the chosen one too. I'm in the lot. A piece of it chose me. But I can feel certain energy. I'm going to give you a little advice. I mean, he's not a spiritual reader. He's not an Obeah man. And he's not an advisor. But I just give you my take on this. You need to do a dancing song. You need to do a dancing song, a next dancing song. You see me? Danger. You have to start exercise right now. Start do some sit-ups. Danger. Start do some sit-ups. You see me? I say start get your body in shape. Because Spice are going to do a dancing song and you are going to be the lead dancer in it. Danger. You are going to be the lead dancer in it. Yeah, man. Spice, take her. Make she be the lead dancer. But here we are again now. You know, you're the party yet. I want it to be a collab, Spice. You're going to turn some bad energy in a good energy. I want it to be a collab. You see me? And I want the collab. I want you and Maca Diamond for do the collab. It a go bad. It a go shot. Me I tell you that, Spice. I want you and Maca Diamond for do the collab. Me no care who I write the song. I could have Vibes Cartel. I'm a good writer too. You see me? But I want you and Maca Diamond for do the collab. It's a dancing song. And Danger, come up with a dancing song. Only one dancer I am choosing, Spice. You have to choose the rest of your dancer them, or if a 1 year use, a 1 year use. But you have to choose the rest of the dancer them. Choose well. But me, I choose Danger. And I want you go turn some bad energy in a good energy. Cause me like you. And everyone away evil and everyone away good. Everyone away are bad and everyone away are evil. We have both sides. But you know mean you can turn some bad energy into good energy. A whole heap of pastor out there. You ever hear them testimony? Them was bad man. Them was a cut up people in a dance. You see what I say? And all of those things. And then them become pastor. Me not say Christianity, the way of Christianity is a lovely way. It's a good concept. It's just the mix up in it and the twisting and the turning. Because the Christian don't believe you should kill your brother. You don't believe you should hate your brother. You believe you should love your brother. You see me I say? You know, it not believe what it's gone in a hand. It is help one and other. So it's a really great concept. Open your eyes and look. Christian living, it's a really great concept. But it's the twisting where them are not teach people them the truth. Them are lie to the people, them are not go in at the people them pocket. They is just going inside the people them pocket and try to drain the people them down, get rich, send them pitney off a university while you're pitney off a struggle through school. It's the lie in it. But it's a great concept. Me not burn the concept of it. Me I burn the lies in it. And the deceive in it. And the abuse in it. So you hear Spice? Collab it name. Danger, get ready. Spice, you don't know me, you know. I mean, know so you have 1 million people out there can give you advice. Which one are you going to choose? You have a work to do. There is 1 million people out there can give you advice, and trust me, everybody have one. Every single man have one. Now remember, everybody is just an individual, but it's still one force run all of us. So you have a work to do. 1 million people out there to give you advice, and this one Rastaman, I'ma tell us, me like Spice, me no know grace. Me ain't never sit down in the house in my house one day and hold a reasoning for the whole day. Or you can spend a month with me. And me say none of your bad side. Me only know Spice. So me like Spice. Me like Maca Diamond because me see Maca Diamond and the vibes what Maca Diamond give me. Because every time I see Maca Diamond, I do an interview is Maca Diamond me I see. What Maca Diamond name? You know, sir. Me love Maca Diamond and me know, sir, me don't know your real name. Me only know your my Maca Diamond. Me have to go look it up or somebody leave it in the comment section, please. You see what I say? So, a Maca Diamond bad spice and you know it. Maca Diamond rough and you know it. Turn some bad energy into good energy. Because you not crash it, that means you not outdo your good energy. Because it's only you can crash yourself. So you have to find yourself and save yourself from yourself. You see me? And the people must think me is a madman, right? It's just a reason in the early morning, early Saturday morning. You see me, I say, if you want to call me mad, then so be it. It's up to you. Go ahead. Feel free. Whatever you want to comment in the comment section. You see me, I say? And you RT boss, you have a good side and you have a real messed up side. And may I tell you the truth, me not like what you do. You could have do it a better way. You surely could have done that a better way, you Mr. RT boss. And you say you is a spiritual man, you have connection with the spirit, and you come out and you do her like that. She a woman and you a man. Like seriously, my youth. You are thinking illusionary too, you know. You're blessed with the spiritual power, but you are still thinking illusionary. You know all that. You need to find yourself too. You see me? Not because you're blessed with some of the energy, the spirit, you think you're all that. You need to find yourself. And may I tell you that straight, Mr. RT boss. Me never like what you do. You see me? And you, Miss Rebel, you really chat too much for true. Because you think you're back too broad. And you, Miss Rebel, you need to fix up yourself too. Because me hear the mistake what you're making. When you say a spice obia man, you know, me hear the mistake the way you're making. And then you come out again, you know, me hear what you're saying. You don't have no problem with spice. Me not have no problem with spice. But yet still you go back and say, one problem me have with spice. Is which one of them? You don't have no problem with spice or you have a problem with spice? People now listen to that part there. You say you don't have no problem with spice. You don't have no problem with spice, but one thing you have, but one problem you have with spice. Make up your freaking mind. You see me? And you, TC, then call you. Me listen to you too. Me listen to you too. And you, me not go and say you're not loyal, you know. Me not go and say you're not loyal. But you see you, watch yourself. Find yourself too. Can me hear you mess up them. Me hear you mess up them loud and clear. Find yourself too. Because as your spice say, a she alone. And to the receipt them, she treat you no good. The spice not have no sponsor behind her, she really treat you no good. And I will leave her uno. And she alone and she have two picking. And you can't just want to come out here and tear down the woman to make her two picking them suffer. It not look good. I want away. Why? Black people open up on their eyes and look, no man. Why not asleep? You know, this is 2020. You know, this is the black movements now. You know, this is liberation and repatriation. I love your brother. You know, sister, you are destroy yourself from the inside because you can't find yourself. And when you find yourself, that's why it feels so good. I mean, I preach either. Spice, you have a work to do, some good work to do. You see me, I say, find yourself. You're an artist. And you can make the people them rock. Just like how I like Senshi. I like the whole of the woman artists them. A girl me say. You see me? And I like the man artists them too. I like all of the artists them, all of my Jamaican reggae dancehall artists them. I love them. They give with the vibes. But them also have a next side to them. Because them artist name is not them birth name. So you see that side there? I when them a chill and I who them live with see that side there. We only see the party side. And every man is good and every man is evil. And every man can do bad and every man can do good. But you have to understand in yourself and look into yourself. Not nobody think of another man. Because this is real thing. Not think of another man. Think about yourself and know that the bad things where you do to people, you have to get it back. Whether you want to believe in a karma or not. Because our energy run things. It are the force behind everything. And it are not idiot. It are almighty. It creates us. Respect it. Honor it. The earthquake start shaking now, the whole around start run up and down. When me say run up and down, you know I have all bunker you know on my mind. When we can't find bunker, me dead all of my family. Yeah, energy can done all of that. Boy, me sometimes I love laughing at people. I love cuss bad word too. But you see, you know, say my kid, even though when I post my video, them I always put for adult. I know my pitney them will find me same way on YouTube. That is just a precaution, I guess. They will find you same way. But I love cuss bad word. It's colorful language, it's not bad word. It's colorful language, but I just don't cuss it on my channel. And sometimes it's in my head to come out. Yeah, man. Spice, you go up and running again, man. You see me? Because people still love you out here. You see what I say, girl? People still love you out here. And me know say you have some bad side. And me know say you have some good side. Because you are the manifestation of the same manifestation of I. And I have bad ways and good ways. But you see, true, I and I really look it within and find I and I self. I and I just try to do all the good. Because I know it's going to return. You see me, I say, some way, somehow. And beat you bad. As long as you're alive. And maybe the way it's going to beat you, that's the last day you're going to be alive too. Because one day you have to go and something got to take you out, you say, right? Or sometimes you go untimely because you did a shubda energy there. It's like the gunman. Yeah, I think if the gunman did even go to church, just not believe in the lies, and I go to church and never take up a gun, the time when him get wiped off, him would have still there. So you call that untimely death. You see what I say? Sometimes the party where the man did go, if he sleep, him wouldn't gone. You see me? But it's just so life go. You see me? And every man need a leader. And every man need to believe in our creator. If you don't believe in our creator, you're a freaking last man. You're last. He's like a madman. He's like a zombie. And every man also need a leader. You see that in the animal kingdom. We are also animal too. We are also manifestation of the Almighty. And we are also animals. And you see, say, they all have a leader. The ants have a leader. The bees have a leader. You have a queen bee, right? The lion, you have the lion. You see me, I say, you have the alpha female lion. You have the alpha male lion. You have the dominant one. In almost every single species, you have a leader. You see me? Some animal don't really, but we are a pack. We love to gather up. So when we love to gather up, you have to have a leader. You have the next animal when I love to gather up. Like what I say now, which one of the animal them we don't really follow the ring, like a tiger and follow a ring. And I say, but the lion have a leader. You see me? He have a hierarchy in the colony. Right? And we also like to bungle up. So we need a leader. But we need a good leader. We don't need a leader where I trick you and I destroy you. We need a leader, like even a leader for instance, I don't know all about it, and if everything I read about it is actually true. But like Dubai have a good leader, me think. You see me I say? Because so as far when I see and I read about look good. But I'm not 100% sure. Some people, I give you the Muta in a star. Because Muta was only half an hour. And I think I talk enough. So I gotta just cut it off before I start talking some mad, crazy things. I have enough more for a second. I dep on YouTube. You know, subscribe to me so now go listen to me. You see what I say? Yes. Until you don't want to listen no more, no unsubscribe. And as long as you not dep on YouTube, I still gonna pop up in our feed even if you not unsubscribe. You see me? It's just if you want to listen or you don't want to listen. But all of who subscribe, you know, I love you no bad. And I say it a grow. Yeah, man. All of the viewers, them one love set speed. Because me say, the more good you give is the more good you get. The more bad you give is the more bad you get. You fall down on yourself. It's only one. It's only one. You see me? Which one are you choosing? One love. Kick it and take it away with Mutabaruka. Open up your eyes, my people. Start look. Dash away illusion.
What I hear. So you know, we are going at the program. We are going at the program and we are going to do it how it's supposed to do. Even though we know it's a whole heap of ads supposed to do there because you know say this are the Christmas rush the power you know. The Christmas rush the power way. I want to yell up. I want to yell up Nigel. I want to yell up Shane, who hold the program together every week, the two of them. You understand? So I want to yell them up. I will give thanks for it. Yes, because I'll tell you, if it wasn't them, I would have heart attack, blood pressure, diarrhea, all of the things that were necessary to make you go to hospital. Yes, so 7 months ago now, in this rainforest, and we've been loving it, you know. We've been loving it. Trust me, man. We've been loving the rainforest. The rain look like it is up now, though. The rain look like it is up now after it water the earth, so I watch where it's supposed to watch where. And dig up all the road where it's supposed to dig up. Until the man might try to patch it up. Christmas worker run rampant on the road. They might chop down the edge, them and I left the plastic bag them on the side of the road. I don't know why as them chop the road, I chuck no come around and take up the plastic bag them. But I saw it work with the government, National Work Agency, and them supposed to be responsible for them thing there. Only a black plastic bag them stretch right down the road for all till the next week, because last week them chop some bush down the road there and the traffic, the plastic bag still up on the road. May I tell you, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So is the day, so is the night. Sir. Why, Shane? So is the day, so is the night. I saw it go. I could go and live with it. But you know, couple weeks ago, we talked about Persia and Greece and them something, and the fall of these empires. I want to put a different consciousness on this thing here with age and how the youth them nowadays, hey, when you look on certain movie you hear about certain great man, you know, you think them all my age, you know, and some teenager man, you know, and some man in them 20s. We are talking about man like when you hear about history and you hear about all them king, Tut Ankman and all them, I mean I call it right, Tut Ankman. I don't know big man, you know, I don't know big, them they been in them 30s, you know. And some youth them up on the throne of Egypt and all them places, you know. Right? When you hear about all them man, you think they're some old man. I don't know, old man are young people. Young people. When you hear about Alexander, the Greek. Alexander the Greek must be about 20 years old when them go attack Persia, you know. Yeah, when you hear about Joan of Arc are 19 years old, you know. When she ravish and get to that certain oppression in France. And them kill her, burn her at stake. 500 years after them call her saint. You hear about Sam Sharp and all them man. I don't know, 50-year-old man, you know, and some young people. Young people. Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey was not old man, you know. When Marcus Garvey started you and I, you know, a young boy, you know. All right, why may I say that? May I say that because the advertisement them soon come up and we have to wait till the advertisement them come back. So, she and your turn again. Why you gonna have one, you know? Long time him about, you know. Long time him about. You understand? And I see him son start sing too. Why you him son who do I interview with me couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. Okay, so we'll talk about this age thing where I only by the time when I read them history book there, we think that the people them are the heroes them in the book. It's some big 50-year-old man and all them thing there. I only man don't realize that some of them is some teenager. I only by them ancient kings there. I don't know, big man them, you know. And some are 13-year-old come king in them country, you know. Yeah, so it's not like say I wanna fear say, but wait, them man they are some big man to me, you know. No go so, you know. Young people have to make a move. I want to see young people make move like, oh, young people, when me young, we used to make certain move like first time. You know, see, we don't see them make. Because most one us into some little things. Things. When we say things, them into things. You don't understand that? Into things. And not that a man though can't interested in that things, you know, but how far things are going to carry you. You know, when you know, some of them do have no friend, you know. Them just have some dog who sit down on corner with them. You know, I don't know you call your friend dog, but obviously it's not your friend. And if you listen to the song them with the man them are sing, you know, it's like them I say, boy, right now, them not have no friend and be careful of who you this, that, and man I take a man, girl, and man I take a man, girl long time, you know, but it come like it more prevalent now. It's more prevalent, you know. So the argument is that, how is it that these young people don't see nothing to stand for? Why them not see nothing to stand for? I would have said stand for something. I mean something that is of value. Not a M16 gun, you know, not a girlfriend where him have around the corner, but something valuable. You know, see, not the car where him have him can't, him have nowhere to park it. Because most men buy car and can't park it in the yard, or them park it on the sidewalk, each up beside that zinc fence. And him will want to move, why not move the fence and build up something where him think is a better thing for do. Me know how to make a zinc fence look good, you know. But them, it's a wood house and zinc fence is not part of poor people forte, you know. Them don't want to have no wood house and zinc fence. Them want black, building black, and concrete wall. And it make them feel like them move an inch nearer to whatsoever them are look for. When the sweetest and nicest looking house them may see in life, in all my tours all over the world, is some wooden house. Not talk about places like Switzerland, South Africa. When you go to them places there, you go to California, the place them, when you see the house them where they are Malibu. I mean, Malibu is where all most of the stars them live. I don't know, big wall house, you know, a drugs man love, drugs man love whole heap of drugs man love whole heap of concrete, you know. A whole heap of silver really like Donald Trump. Drugs man want him house look like Donald Trump place, you know. So, when I tell you, Donald Trump have all golden tile, you know. Well, him not have golden plated, but Most drugs man I look for golden pit. All the man them will sell a scam. For them house look concrete, pantapa concrete, pantapa concrete. The sweetest looking house them me say is wood. Wood house. You know, one of the nicest looking, I don't know what I call it plaza, but it's a plaza still. It's Ochurious shopping center there. The Ochurious place where name again? My golden eye virgin. Can't remember my name. You can't believe that. Anyway, everybody know me attack. When you look on how him build that, and how it don't even paint like paint or paint, you know. But when you look on it, you know, say, some serious start going to it. You know, see it? You have wooden floor. The center, the thing is wood with some light posts and all them something there. You go to California, you see the same. You go to South Africa. In South Africa, you see some house, may I tell you, man. You see some house where it's wood and glass. You go to Switzerland, same thing. But we, in this part, poor people especially, them feel say them have a concrete house and wood and concrete wall. Them feel say them not reach nowhere. But it's not something that you must feel say you have made it because you build a concrete house. Because even though you have built concrete house, you don't own the land. And land is where we are going for. Land is supposed to be the part right where you're supposed to really deal with. So me I say now, how is it that wait there. How is it that sir. Hush. All right, we don't care answer why we are laugh, but all right. You can go back to my train of thought. But you come disturb me for us. You know, I try, maybe so yeah, sure. I bring class up to the people, you know. Yeah. No, I don't eat me attack, you know. Chris Blackwell me attack, man. Chris Blackwell me attack. You show me the wrong thing. You see, now you go to make my body out by the radio, you know. And Chris Blackwell me attack. Chris Blackwell build the center down with him. And if you look at him hotel, Golden Eye, no concrete building no in there, you know. And it's one of the most expensive places in the Caribbean, you know. And no concrete building no in there, you know. If you look at the cottage, them have, you know, it's separate cottages. Them have round couple acres of land. And when you go in at the cottage, them, you know, all light is wood, you know. All light is wood. Even where the steel, them where the house, them, the pan is wood. You know, and it just looks so naturistic. You know, it looks like nature. Concrete make you feel like bagged up. You know, a man said me a thing, I say, when one door closed, the other open, the possibility that you might be in prison. Because don't get a prison, one door closed and the other one open. It's true. And concrete just make you feel like you're in a prison. I don't know if you're another man, you know, but it's a true me used to the wood thing. You know. I don't really see that if you build a concrete structure tall going up the air, you reach. You don't reach nowhere. You understand? You don't reach nowhere. Because you have certain places that you can simply make certain things, you know. I'm going to some man house, man. Some drugs man house. When you see the man to go be, I'm going to some man house, man. For them claim to fame is that them have a big concrete structure. And a Mercedes-Benz parking at the front. You understand? That is for them claim to fame. Them feel proud of that. And when certain people look upon them things, them feel say, so things for go. You understand? But man don't know say you can't have wood and you can't do it without have to take all the wood them from hardware and lumber, you know. You have some man who sell wood on the side of the road, you know, some real serious wood, you know. where if you're creative enough, you can build a good structure out of them wood where nah rotten, you know, and if you feel that rotten, you go find in a hardware lumber the thing where you paint on the wood them for make insect and thing. Not teaching, not take it up and them something there. And if you're creative, you can build a nice, beautiful house without having to go through the hustle and bustle of steel, cement, concrete, all sort of thing where you put and make it. Anyway, why me I bring up them something there, you know, is that I see the youth them on the road, sit down on the corner them, because sometimes during the time I leave Miami, I go early and come back early. So when I go down early, almost every corner I see some youth sit down. I say, but where them youth do on the corner them over there? I tell you, nearly every one of them, if 5 youth on the corner, the 5 youth them have a plastic cup in them hand with liquor thing in the back. Well, them not go full it because of liquor, alcohol. Them have alcohol in the plastic cup. What the hell a teenager youth or a youth in their 20s and even 30s a dope in a corner 9 o'clock in the morning and a drink alcohol, and when him see you a pass, him a wave you down from you pass already, you know. But him a hope say you gonna stop, you know. And you don't want to stop, you know. Not because of my car, you don't want to stop, you know. But you see through the traffic in front of you, say, the man will blow you if you slow down. And if you go on the side of the road, a man will say, you block the traffic too. You just drive. But you know exactly what they want, you know. What my father, what you can do for me. Sometimes me I go look into, you know. When they ask me for sometimes me I go look into, you know. And me I go try pay somebody who made it over for a long time. I'm not trying to do some business we can enhance my life and my family and all something there. But me see the youth them sit down on the corner and it marvel me and it puzzle me that the youth them should have sit down on the corner 9 o'clock in the morning and have rum in a them cup, a drink, and it's like a fashion statement. It's a fashion statement. Oh, the hell drinking liquor in a 9 o'clock in the morning is a fashion statement. Who come up with them madness there? Who come up with them madness there? How the youth them in a Jamaica? See there, yes, Shane. A spliff and a cigarette. I never talk about how them a grind them thing, the migla them on. And then them a talk to you like, what, my father? Me I say, brethren, who's your mother? Me know, he's a legitimate child of mine, I don't know you. And them get vexed, but me I say, but me have to make you get vexed, you know, brethren, because me don't understand how me get up early in the morning to go look about my business. What could have cost me more money than what me have. And you sit down on a corner with a plastic cup in your hand and a big rasta. And when me look on your shoes, it's a Clark you have on. Clark you have on, you know. Eh? How much for your Clark? About $10,000 for your Clark. How much for your Clark? I don't even know how much for your Clark. I have to ask only so much for your Clark. You know? Because I look like him have a whole heap of color. Maybe him don't have an orange one, but I know him have green ones. Enough green one. Because probably start with the green one. A whole heap of youth one, green Clarks. You see all them madness there? You see all them, like a Donald Trump thing, you know. Donald Trump no want to wear masks. Him follow them no want to wear no masks, you know. Him put on Clarks. Everybody want Clarks. The youth them who can't afford it now, I want to wear Clarks. Oh, you. I'm going to talk to the youth them right now because whole heap of ones listen to me. I can't tell me I hear. But I'm going to tell you them I listen to you. All right, here we go. Oh, in whatsoever name, you sit down on a corner 9 o'clock in the morning with your friend them talk about girl and Vibes Cartel you talk about and all. Vibes Cartel I make money from prison, you know. Vibes Cartel I make money from prison. Him have album I come out, him have make another album. Him have a book I come out January. You understand? Him have a book I come out January. Him have 2 albums I make right now. Him alright. Apart from him get closed in with 4 walls and 1 window. But how the hell you can sit down on a corner them hours a man in the Rasta? And when you see certain people that pass, you wave them down for come ask them for money, Rasta. And you're a youth. And me know saying that history is a youth them do things. Most of the people them here change the world are some young people. Are some 20-year-old man. And I know big man like me, pave a way and hope say, when you pass the baton, another man will pick it up and another man supposed to be younger than you and just move with it. You know, see it? And I feel weird. I feel weird about it. I feel weird about it. I look at it and I say, but wait, in history, it's them same youth there make a change in the earth, you know. It's them same youth there do certain things that other people can come make a thing of him life and all them way there. I don't know, old people. Nanny was no old man, you know. Paul Bogle was no old man, you know. Sam Sharp was no old man, you know. Marcus Garvey no old man, you know. You understand? And if you look on even in Europe or Africa, I don't know, old people them do them things there, you know. The old people them more and mash down the place, you know, and I destroy the whole thing. You know, see? So what going to happen? What going to happen? When you see a little youth on the road, you see me see a little youth on the road that sell all ackee. More you little youth to the pan Oliver Road, you know, we sell ackee in a Rasta because sometimes I don't want ackee, but I know that I like me at but sometimes I don't want ackee. I want ackee every day. Every day I want ackee. Well, when I see myself them ackee, you know, I have to stop it. And sometimes I'm joking, I say, brethren, my ackee tree take off the ackee there. You ever plant an ackee tree yet? Look how much ackee we are eat. And who plant them ackee there? A man like me, when you did young, when we did young, we plant the ackee tree. The same breadfruit tree, the same pear tree. And I look for 60-year-old man, I plant them tree that where people eat off, you know. And some youth, like where them man, they will sit down, them youth, they will sit down on the corner. And them same one, at that kind of age, they did plant the ackee tree, them where we come and reap off and now. Where the breadfruit tree, they had 20, 30 years. And a man dead and come reap off it, and the next man dead and come reap off it. The pear tree, them, the jackfruit tree, them, the Neesberry tree, them, the custard apple tree, them, all of them tree there. And all them youth you planted, because most of them youth you can't show you a tree where them plant and say, why is that tree here? Hey, when we reach all 30, you know, I'm going to sell ackee off of that, you know. I'm going to sell breadfruit off of that, you know, because them know in that. Them know in that. You know, see, them want Ennison and Clark's booty and get a drive in a them friend car. That is really a go on. Them want to drive, especially an artist. And the artists twist up them brains too. Because the artists make them feel like, say, if them reach, if the artists reach, them friend reach, not go so. You know what I'm saying? Mother have, father have, God bless the child who have him own. Artists have, him make it and him go tour. A film things. And don't pressure the artists. Because the artists go all over the place. In the ruggedness. In the whole heap of TSA, them at the airport. And Aslan Dattel. For go catch flight and thing and promote and over and pay you and all them something there. And you have to come back now. And you amongst your brethren them. And the only reason why them amongst you is because them want to dig you out. Them want to dig you out. And them there just sit down so and I wait for you come from foreign. You know see? Them say wait for come from, you know, see a man come off a man come off a plane, you know. And him bridging out there, you know, and him a driver, Escalade. Remember that day everybody want Escalade, now Escalade turn Earth. Most of the Escalade them are Earth, you know. Alright. The man come off of the plane and him brethren have a Escalade come for him, you know. And in the Escalade, you know, it's television, it's phone where you have to touch, you have to put it on your ears and all them something there. And the man will come off of the plane, look on him brethren, will have the Escalade and the phone and can say, so we are going to Jamaica. Him say, boy, you want to say nothing now go out there, you know. Him say nothing now go out there. That's the way. You have an Escalade. You have phone. You have this and that in your car. And when you drive while you're out of one of them big concrete structure there, When you carry me to the top of the building. And then you said, nothing now go on. You understand? It gives the impression that when you're up on the corner, you say, boy, nothing now go on. And the youth, them a keep and say, nothing now go on. Of course, nothing now go on. Feed them. Because them now do the things them to make things go on. You can't sit down on the corner with no careless dog and not talk about, say, nothing now go on, but you have rum in your hand and you have it's terrible, man. Jamaica reach a way where it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. So what we are going to do? What we are going to do? Because if you tell a youth, say, well, I'm going to give you some sucker for go plant. So say, where? I see when the brethren tell me, you know. Remember the brethren that call the night and them say, boy, I'm a plant in pine. You know, pine is a terrible thing for planting. Because it'll juke you up all when you're applying it, you know. And him a plant him pine him and I reap some of the pine him and I you pass and I say, Mr. B, beg you to your pine now. And him say, pick two over there. So him say, no, sir, I'm not pick it, Rasta. Because what? Him no want go over there go pick the pine. But him want the man go over there go pick the pine for him. Because the man had the man pine and the man tell him to go pick it, you know. You know, see it? And little more now when the man now look at them go over there go pick the pine and teeth it, you know. It's a terrible thing, you know. It's a terrible thing. So more you can't sorry for nobody more than so when you see a youth or when you see a youth that do certain things, you know. Him foot no broke. Him can't see. Him now walk with no stick. You know, see it? It's not like him a walk with stick and him can't walk but because him have diabetes or you know, something happen physically wrong with him or his mind look cloudy. It's a normal youth. But when you see him dance to the little him cell phone, him put him cell phone upon the wall and I dance to the tune them popcorn and them tune them upon it and I do all the latest move them. 9 o'clock in the morning and him just come from party. what kind of thing that? And me big man here so now. If we go support him and him can't do for himself, man do for yourself, brethren. Me not cuss, you know, but me a cuss still. Me feel a way, me feel a way. Me feel a way when a youth, when me see about a Clark shoes and liquor and come beg me money. I just that me I say. I just that me simple that. Me feel a way. When me see a youth stand up with 4 men and him come out of the crowd, and when me look on him have on the latest this and the latest that, and I beg money. Where him get them things from? I'm friend from foreign and preach and get it, you know. I'm friend from foreign and preach and get it. And then tell say nothing now go on. And you see the youth them say sell food on the road. Him take away the youth food, you know. Hey, yo. Beg you to them peer, you know. And the brother said, no, sir, tell me, I tell the peer, them say, why, you have a plant peer and grab the man peer and go to all one box him in his face, though. You know, see, because I feel him peer, but I don't feel him peer. And the youth there try to make a hustling. We need to support the youth them who dep on the road, who genuinely sell things. Yes, you have youth where him get him knife, him go get some jackfruit and him cut it up, put in a plastic bag, and him a sell it. Him have him apple them. I don't business where him get it from. Maybe I have a background master land and I just him supposed to go get them too. Or have a king's house. Make sure them not catch him. Because the last man him catch a pick aki pan king's house, him get 6 months for a dozen aki. 6 months for a dozen aki him get. We need to get serious about our life. We get serious about our life. It's so long me I talk about this because it's something that pain me. Because I've recently find myself I left me yard and I go down early for come up back early. And every time I drive go down, I see it. I see it. I hardly see no woman. I drink with plastic buckle on the road in that early morning. Me not see them in but it don't crisscross my brains to say, look on them woman they do it. No. Because most of the time a woman a try hustle. Most of the time the woman a try hustle. Because most of the people who see herself on the road, a woman them a try hustle. You know see it? So we can't take that from them because some women that prefer sell them body than beg your money. You understand? I mean I take that from them neither. You see, me's one man I tell you, I not take that from them because here I not take it from them. You see them woman who sell them body, sometimes the man cause it. A man cause them to do it. Man left them with the pick them and the pick them up for God's school and a mother love bind them. When a mother love a child, it bind them. No care what the pick they do, it bind them. You know see it? Through thick and thin, it bind them. The man just go and have another picnic over there, so another picnic over there, so another picnic over there. So, you know, see, it's just that. So, me I say to the youth them, think about Marcus Garvey and the difference of Marcus Garvey making at a young age. Think about Paul Bogle. And if you want to go to Europe, think about Alexander. If you want to go to Egypt, think about Tut. They don't reach my age, them fear. Watch out, them fear they never even live my age. For sure you're terrible. Tota Ankman, when them find him tomb, him was about 20 years old. You know, see it. And me mention Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc in her teenager life, when she had cut short with neck, with sword, with her sword. You know, see it. You have some man in a Greece and some fighter, some warriors, soldiers who have fight for them country and have fight for overcome the odds of invaders and all them something there. All of them slave rebellion. I don't know, old people lead them slave rebellion there, you know. A young people, the same looking people where you sit upon the corner of the road now. I show off for them class booty and which girl them back up and jack up last night. Them kind of people there make a change in the earth. So what kind of change you are going to make now? What kind of change you are going to make? Because by the time you get over that side of your life, you know, a whole heap of things pass you and it get harder for you. It get harder for you. You know, see, the youth who up on the road that sell something is more likely for future be more progressive than you who sit down there so and wait for somebody to come to you with something to give you, or you go beg somebody, or thief it from somebody. Because that is where it all reach now. You start to think vicious now, wicked now, say, why the only thing out of this thing is to get a gun. And that is how you start to look at it now, say, you have to have a gun. Because the only way you can get out of this poverty now is with a gun. Watch out. Damian Marley have one tune, you know. I want to play it a little more. When the advertisement, I'm going to look for the ad. I'm going to look for the music. You know, say, gunman world. Yes, most gunman poor. Because the man who give the gun, check how him a live. And check how you a live. And when you go shoot a man, check how you have to live when you shoot the man, because you have to hide from him, who you get the gun from. Or, you know, say most man who get shot, most reprisal killing is because a man borrow a gun from a man, or rent a gun from a man, and him could show him a run from him, drop the gun and can't find back the gun, or him can't find the gun because somebody thief the gun from him, and the man say, bring back my gun, not bring back my gun, bring back my shoes, come give me. Bring back my shoes. You know, see it. And him can't find the shoes. Little more you see him end up in a crocus bag. You know, see the man them make that all in a music video now. A music video, it gone in, I know, you know, for sure the thing get ready, you know. The man them blatantly now put them thing there in a music video. I saw it go. So, I'll come off of this now. I'll come off of this because it's something where And nobody was no pastor neither, you know, because the pastor them is just as bad. The pastor them is extortionist. And some extortionists because look on all the COVID, you know. You hear any pastor get better in the body? All the church talk and the churches, the people in the church that catch COVID, you see them are going to any hospital and not save anybody. Them not save nobody, them can't even save themselves.
That is why Jesus walked into the temple and he whipped people out. He said, all of you get out. One by one, get out. What are you selling? You're selling doves, get out. What are you selling? You're selling wristbands, out. What are you selling? You're selling anointing oil, Puma, out. What are you selling? You're selling stickers, oh, Puma, out. What are you selling? You're selling anointed towels, for what? Out. Tell me one man of God right now who's using his own anointing oil as a hand sanitizer. Tell me one pastor right now. Listen, you are sitting here and you are sitting here. Tell me now, we are in quarantine together. We are quarantined together. We are isolated together. Tell me now, if there is any pastor you have heard or seen, all those pastors will sell anointing oil. Tell me if there is any pastor you have heard that is saying my anointing oil can work as a hand sanitizer. Tell me of all the pastors all over the world and all the prophets who've been claiming that they can heal the sick, who've been claiming that they're all powerful and mighty. Tell me one of those pastors we have gone to pray for coronavirus patients. Not even one. And you come and tell me that even after this corona passes, you will still march back to that church. You need deliverance. I'm telling you. You need deliverance. After corona passes, you will still take your Bible and say, Papa, pray for me because I'm having a chest pain. You are a fool. You are a fool. After coronavirus passes, you still take a Bible and say, I want the men of God to pray for me. Oh, I want to go and line up for deliverance. If you could not pray for any coronavirus patient, so let me declare and make this bold statement tonight.
Yes, sir.
Any pastor who cannot pray for coronavirus patients now is prohibited after coronavirus to be calling for healing services. Any pastor who cannot go to the hospital right now to pray for coronavirus patients, let us not hear you or see you on the poster after corona has passed, calling people for healing and deliverance. Thunder will strike you. I'm telling you. Thunder will fire you wherever you are. If you have power of healing, call for a healing and deliverance session at your house. Tell them, bring coronavirus patients to my house. This is the time where the power that you claim to have must be seen.